Have you ever felt somewhat isolated in your life? Now, I don't want to get too dark on you, but I think we've all had a few moments of just feeling lonesome in life. Well, today, day two of our Comfort Zone Challenge, we will be focusing on making a new friend. Now, I'm not talking about suddenly finding your new bestie who you're going to spend all of your time with, although that may be possible, but maybe more of a new friend slash acquaintance. Stay tuned because we are going to challenge ourselves to step out of that comfort zone and simply make a new friend. Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon Slaughter, helping you discover that fun and consistent at home yoga practice. Today in our challenge, we are focusing on ways we can simply make a new friend. Now, I understand for some of us that may be a little bit difficult, but if I may, I'd like to give you a prompt that would help you achieve this goal. In your day to day life, there are at least two or three people who you interact with who you actually probably don't know that well. Think of people maybe in service industry stuff, like your barista at your favorite coffee shop, or maybe it's your server at a restaurant, or maybe even it's just the mailman who comes by to drop off the mail. All you have to do is take a brief moment, look them in the eye, and say, "Hey, how has your day been going thus far? Anything extraordinary happen?" Okay, I know. It's a little bit awkward. It's kind of a strange question, but allow me to explain. Most folks who have some type of service industry sort of job say the exact same things to the same nameless faces they see every single day. Their lives kind of can get a little boring and monotonous. I know from experience. Myself, having worked in a restaurant for so long, if you just show some tiny ounce or bit of caring, it could totally change kind of their mindset that they're in, turn things around, and then you'd be surprised they might actually be open to chatting more with you. I just really want you to have a human moment with somebody who you typically kind of just pass on by. Just learn their name and thank them for their time. And yes, this will require you to put yourself out there a little bit. But come on, this is a comfort zone challenge after all. Finding ourselves in a comfortable seated position, we will get started. Go ahead and close your eyes and let's just take a few breaths in through your nose and out through the nose. In through your nose and out through the nose. Steady, focused, relaxed breath. Good. Really getting in touch with that breath. Full inhales through your nose. Soft exhales out your nose. Good. Finding your intention, whatever it may be, being open to new friendships, open to new beginnings, new positive influences in your life, whatever you like that intention to be around our challenge today of hopefully making a new acquaintance, a new friend. Once you have your intention, we'll seal it with 3 cleansing breaths. So go ahead, inhale through your nose, inhale, 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 hold, and exhale out the mouth. Good. Inhale through your nose, inhale, 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 we hold, and exhale out the mouth. Awesome job. And we inhale through the nose, inhale, 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 hold, 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 side out. Good. Opening up your eyes, beginning with a few cat cows, but seated cat cows. So just hands on your knees. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. Exhale, puffing that chest forward, look up. Good. And then take an inhale, and then exhale, cat round. Coming on back into cat. Good. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, looking up for cow. Exhale, cat, maybe leaning back a little bit. Good. Good. And coming back to neutral, wag it out, move around. Take your right hand, cross it over. So if you're mirroring me, whichever side, doesn't really matter, but right hand, just bring it on over. Left hand comes around behind. Good. Inhales create space. Exhales help you twist. Just a brief twist here. Good. And coming back to neutral, we're going to cross things over. Left hand crosses over, opposite knee. Right hand behind you. Inhales lengthen. Exhales help you twist. Full steady breath. You've got it. And slowly coming back to neutral. Good. Move around. Okay. Coming into that tabletop position, just swing things around. Sway it out, move around. Good. All right, beginning with a few gentle modified lunges. So we'll take that left leg, inhale it back into a brief tiger pose, and then exhale. Bring it through base of your lunge. Inhale, hands up, lunge, good, breathe. Tilting that torso towards the back just a little bit, opening up. Good, and hands come on down, tabletop. Wag it out, shake things out, move around. Good. Okay, next side. So inhale, right leg back for a brief tiger. Exhale, bring it through, and then inhale, hands up into lunge. Good. Maybe tilting, hinging towards the back just a little bit. Good. And then hands come on down and back into tabletop. Wag it out, move around. Okay, from your tabletop, step, walk, jump, float, however you want to get there, we're just coming into a forward fold near the top of our mat. Good. Shake things out, move things around, ragdoll just a little bit. When you're ready, inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good. And chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, side out. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, we fold. Come on down. Forward fold. Some full body breath. Keep moving. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Big sigh. Inhale, hands up. And then we exhale, fold. Come all the way down. Beautiful work. Inhale, half lift. We lengthen. Exhale, forward, fold. Good. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, side out. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, we fold. Come down. Good. Hands on the mat. Plank pose. Holding in our plank. Good. Doing all of your checks. High on those toes. Body straight as an arrow. Eye gaze forward just a little bit. Nothing too serious. Good. Okay. Leading with your tailbone. Downward facing dog. Good. Here in your down dog, just lifting that tailbone. Really feeling that stretch through your spine. Good. Okay. Identify your left leg. Brief three-legged. Bring it through base of your lunge. We bring our hands on up overhead. Good. Crescent lunge. Hold nice and strong. Flowing through some twists today in our lunges. So right hand comes down inside of your mat. Left hand up overhead. Breathe. Good. Take that left hand, bring it down on the inside of your foot. So inside of your foot. Don't ground down your back heel. We're bringing that right hand up overhead, a reverse twisted lunge. Tricky, weird, I know. Breathe, focus, you got it. Ground down your back heel now. Now we're in extended side angle. Good job. And then slowly from here, coming up into warrior two. Good job, warrior two. Breathe. Getting that sip of water anytime you like. Holding in your warrior two. Then straighten your front knee. We reach forward, coming into triangle, our Trikonasana. Breathe, really feeling that stretch from the base of that right hip through our ribs up to that right armpit. You've got it. Gently, gently coming on back. Warrior two. Good. Reversing our warrior now. Right hand comes down that back leg, left hand up overhead, or you can bring this right hand around your low back, however you wish. Coming back to warrior two. Good. All right, from here, go ahead. Bring hands all the way down to the mat. Good. And plank pose. Holding in your plank. Modify onto your knees. Good. If you watched the alignment challenge from last month, then you know where we are headed. Our modified, that 2-1-2 chaturanga. So 2 checks here in your plank, making sure that shoulders just a little bit over those wrists and your knees are in line with your whole body. So it's kind of like straight line, right? Through that whole body in your plank. Hold here. Okay, those are the 2 checks. The one movement you do is roll your shoulders back to get your pecs involved, and then lower outward, and then pause when your arms are in at your side body. Release your legs. Lift into up dog. Downward facing dog. Ooh, good job. Okay, here in your down dog, we're going to take that right foot, bring it on through, base of your lunge, hands come on up overhead. Good job. Full crescent lunge. Breathe. Focus. You've got it. Left hand comes down, right hand up overhead, paying attention to this left elbow, not locking it out here, keeping a little bit of play in your joints. We don't want to rest into our joints. Good. Okay, right hand, bring it down, swapping your hands out. Then coming up. Good. So still trying to stay high in the back ball of that foot. I know it's difficult. Reverse twisted lunge is weird. Ground down your back heel. Simple movement, but now we are in a side angle. Good. Extended side angle. You've got it. Breathe. And coming on up. Warrior two. Good job. We are here. Warrior two. Strong warriors. Breathe. Good. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward, reach, tilting, hinging, coming into triangle. You've got it. Trikonasana. Steady breath. And back to warrior two. Take a look at this right knee. Make sure it stays exactly where it is as you reverse your warrior. And back to regular warrior two. Good job. Okay, go ahead. Windmill hands all the way down to the mat plank pose. Holding strong in your plank. You've got it. Lower to your knees. Heels to your glutes. 2 checks in your plank. 1 straight line through your body. Shoulders slightly past those wrists. Good. 1 movement of rolling those shoulders back. The first thing in your chaturanga is that you lower outward. You don't let those arms come past that side body. Release your legs. Lift into up dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Pedal it out. Move around. Okay. Walking hands to feet. Feet to hands. Forward fold. Take a couple breaths. Chin is last to rise as we come to standing and shake it out. Move around. Getting ready for tree pose Vrikshasana. So here in your tree, kind of move things out, shake things out, get weird, flail around a little bit. It's okay. We are going to take that right leg, right foot, kickstand it on the inside here. So if you're mirroring me, which, if you start with the left or start with the right, it doesn't actually really matter too much, just kind of whichever one you want to do, because we're going to do one side and then the other side. So anyways, right foot kickstanding, good. And then slowly bringing it up, good. Balance, breathe. Excellent. You can have your hands on your hips Or if you want, growing those branches. Wherever you are in your tree pose today is perfectly okay. Steady breath. Avoid pushing your heel in at your knee joint, maybe bringing your heel up to that inner thigh. That's okay. Good. And then, if you want, growing your branches, or you can even bring your heel in between that pubic bone and your hip crease, whatever is best for you. And soften, release, shake it out. Okay, next side. So left leg, kickstand it on the inside of your ankle there. Good. And then maybe bring it up just a little bit. Wherever you are is comfortable. If you're doing this kind of typewriter thing with your toe, that's cool. So a tree pose, for folks who have tree, it's nice because you can really kind of focus on breathing and then those like gentle sways in your body. And then it's also really good for folks who are still kind of having to master that balance element. And then the balancing for those folks who kind of have it, haven't quite mastered their tree yet. If you just maybe even put your heel in at your ankle and then, just kind of like, it's like your gas pedal down there. So you kind of like holding, wobbling, okay. And then like as time goes on, you'll be able to press the gas less. So balance, breathe. If you want to grow your branches, go ahead. And release. Shake it out. Good. Move around. Okay. From here, just go ahead and come down on to the mat. We are headed into hero pose, Virasana. Hero pose is one I don't do a lot in classes because, to be honest, it is a challenging pose for me. I have to be really warmed up to be able to get my butt all the way down. So if you need a block to sit on, a little towel or something, that's okay. But I'm going to guide us through it, how to get into our Virasana hero pose. So, tabletop, bring your knees together. So knees are together and squeeze your knees together. So you're squeezing your knees together as you sit back down. So feet are separated just barely enough so that that butt can fit. Squeeze your knees as you're coming down. Squeeze your knees, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And sitting into your hero pose. Good. If you need to sit on a block because your knees feel weird, I understand. And then maybe bringing your heels in a little bit closer to your glutes, kind of take some of the tension off of those knees. So for some folks, sitting down, no problem. It's cool. And if that is you, then go ahead, recline on back and just chill, just relax. But for some of us here with those kind of tighter quad areas and, alignment issues in our hips, knees, ankles, stuff like that, it's going to be a challenging pose. Breathing, you've got it. Good. From your hero pose, go ahead, walk your hands forward because we're coming into downward facing dog. You can tuck toes back, toes, and pedal it out, move around. Good job. Kind of bringing life back into your legs. Maybe taking a wide-legged down dog, so separate those feet roughly mat's distance. Good. Okay, weight shifts forward into plank pose. Good. One last chaturanga if you want to. Modify onto your knees, rolling your shoulders back, lowering outward, releasing into up dog, and then just laying all the way down. Good. Excellent. And then go ahead and bring your hands on up. Brief Sphinx pose. So just holding here in your Sphinx, one of two options. We can do Sphinx or we can do our Cobra. So if you're going to do Sphinx, cool, forearms here, eye gaze forward, you've got it. If you want to do Cobra, placing your palms on the earth, don't let your pubic bone lift. And as a matter of fact, gently engaging your glutes so you kind of create that downward pressure with your pubic bone on the mat, and then very slowly pushing yourself up and away from the ground. Breathe, cobra, you've got it. Release. Good. Excellent work. Okay, go ahead and rolling on over to our backs for our first Shavasana. Sip of water anytime you like. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Just relax. A few breaths in our Shavasana before we get to the rest of our practice. Good. Okay, coming into a brief Happy Baby series. So it's funny because, Happy Baby, oh, it's so fun. But after this kind of series of isolating each side, it very quickly turns into an angry baby. So go ahead, bring your feet on up, hands grab for the outside edges of your feet, and then elbows inside of your knees. Good. Hold, breathe. Happy Baby, Ananda Balasana. Okay, firm grasp with your right hand. Let your left hand and left leg come down all the way. Good. So you're just isolating one side here. Breathe. And slowly bring that. Good. Foot on back up, full Happy Baby. Now swapping sides. So release your right hand, right leg. Everything comes down, isolating your left side. Breathe. Good. You've got it. See what I mean? It's like, oh, Happy Baby's so nice. And then after kind of holding each one of these sides for a while, you're like, ooh. Good. Okay. Bring that right foot back up. Full Happy Baby. Soles of your feet come together. Release on down into that butterfly, our reclined bound angle. Good work. Excellent. Okay. From here, you can slowly release your legs on down. Shavasana. Bob your knees, shake it out, move around. Good work. All right. Just stretching things out a little bit. Our upward salute, but lying down. So just bring your hands on up overhead. Reach, lengthen, stretch. Breathe. You've got it. And you can bring your arms by your sides, feet fall out, arms fall out. Release, relax. Final Shavasana. Taking a few breaths. Inhales through your nose, exhales out your nose. Any thoughts that come up, just breathing. You've got it. A few more breaths. Knowing that your intention has already been set into motion. coming true, already making itself manifest, having tons of new, awesome, helpful friends. And when you like, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingertips, coming back into a seated position so that we can bow together. Excellent, awesome work today on day 2 of your comfort zone challenge, pushing ourselves to, just really do things differently, be a little weird, right? And tomorrow is going to be a swift moving, strong, challenging class. So, talking about getting out of our comfort zone, tomorrow's flow will be lots of weird, fun, cool transitions. So, hope you enjoy. Stay tuned definitely for tomorrow. And now it is time for the best part of class where we set that intention into motion. Go ahead right now. Think of 2, maybe 3 people who you interact with daily who you kind of really don't know anything about them. They're definitely not your friend, but you could ask them that question of, hey, how's your day going thus far? Anything extraordinary happen? Show that you care just a little bit, and you'd be surprised that they may end up opening up. Then ask them their name and thank them for their time, and then hopefully you'll be on your way to making a new friend. You'll at least have taken the initial steps in making kind of, an acquaintance. Maybe they'll become your friend. And before we go, here are your next 2 steps. Please make sure you jot down a time of when you will be doing your next challenge. Tomorrow, day 3, right? It's going to be a challenging one. Kind of goes day 1, day 2, day 3 is pretty tough, and then it mellows out, day 4, 5, 6, 7, a little bit difficult as things progress. And next for you, my YouTube subscribers, this is the end of the road, but it does not have to be. Open the description below. You can find a link there to sign up and join on for the rest of the 7 days. And as always, thank you, magnificent human beings, for choosing to show up. Not just showing up for this challenge, but showing up for yourself as well. I will see you in the next video, and take care. Namaste.